Some days ago, a creator reached out to me and asked if there's any way he can redeem his channel that YouTube has terminated. And he has been working on this channel since 2021. The channel has earned over 150,000 subscribers. He has uploaded over 1,600 videos and has gained over 75 million views on this channel. Currently, this channel has been terminated. So during the course of our conversation, he asked a lot of questions that I'm very sure that many of us in the community might possibly not know answers to these questions. So I'm going to shed more light about how using other people's content can expose your channel to termination. Now, the backstory is this. This creator has been uploading other people's videos on his channel, and he has been monetized for a very long time, and he has been cashing out with other people's content. So sometime around November 2025, he got the first copyright strike from one of the copyright owner. And you know, typically copyright strikes normally last for 90 days. So he has made his calculation that the copyright strike will elapse sometime around February 2026. So just some weeks before the expiration of the copyright strike that he got in November, two copyright strikes surfaced from the same, the same copyright owner, and YouTube sent him a notice and gave him 7 weeks to appeal or do whatever thing he needs to do. But unfortunately, his channel got terminated. Now, your case might not be as bad as his own case because he never altered the videos he uploaded on his channel. This leads to the first question. If I add commentary, I pause video and comment, is that not enough? Yes. YouTube has many policies: reuse content policy, inauthentic content policy, monetization policy, copyright policy. There are a whole lot of them, and community guideline policies. So this creator, he survived the inauthentic content policy, he survived the reuse content policy, but unfortunately, the copyright policy hit him hard. Now, YouTube doesn't have the power to give you a copyright strike. Like in most cases, copyright strike or copyright takedown are normally issued by the owners of the copyrights. So for example, in my case, there was a time on this channel that I made a video. In fact, that video was the fastest growing video on this channel. So this video got over 100,000 views in less than 7 days, which I don't think any other video on this channel has achieved that. I just used a clip, just about 3 to 5 seconds of a clip from another channel, just to make some illustration. And you won't believe that just that clip alone, this video was over 10 minutes long, but I just used some few seconds clip from another video. I never played their audio. It was just like a B-roll. I used it as a B-roll, no audio from the video. I used my voice throughout that video. I just used some few seconds clip from this channel, and they sent me a copyright takedown notice. So that scared me during that period, and I have to negotiate, reach out to the copyright owner, and then we were able to resolve it. That was a way I escaped having my first copyright strike on this channel. So what this says about using other people's content is this: even when you significantly add value or alter the video you are using, that is not a guarantee that you won't have an issue. So now you might say, okay, there's this fair use policy that enables other creators to use other people's content. Yes, there's fair use policy that gives you the right, or the right for you to use other people's content. Now, YouTube cannot determine what is fair use policy. It is only the court of law that can determine that you use this video fairly. So just like in my case, I just used a few seconds of a video that video is possibly more than several minutes long, but I just used just a few seconds of it just for a B-roll, and I got a copyright takedown notice. So whatever thing you do on your channel, as long as you're using other people's content, you stand the risk of having a copyright strike. And if you use more of other people's content, like what happened to this creator, your channel is exposed to the risk of termination. Just imagine when you use someone's content, maybe you want the same person's content severally, and the person issues 3 copyright strikes at the same time. Because I've worked with a creator that had the same kind of problem. He has been using some people's content here and there. Then it's just like these owners of this copyright, they were just waiting for him to use it more than 3 times, and they just came. The first one, the second one, then on the third one, they just warned him that he should pay, because he started trying to settle the case with them, and then they asked him to pay some amount of money before they can withdraw the 2 copyright strikes they have already given him. So when you're using other people's content, you are at the mercy of those creators or the owners of this copyright. So another one is, many of us, because I've seen this happening on some channels, like when they want to play other people's video, they intentionally try to alter it. Either they zoom it, or they add some effects on these videos, on other people's video, to enable for them to use it, or sometimes they fast forward it. That doesn't count. That doesn't mean that you have altered these people's video. So the YouTube tracking system has improved. So when you take someone's video and alter it, maybe you fast forward the play, you increase the speed, the playing speed, or you zoom it, or you add some filters in order to make it altered, that won't help. That won't help. The YouTube tracking system will always dictate when you use other people's content, not minding how you alter them. Then the next one again that people have been asking is this: like, I'm not using the whole of the person's video, I'm just taking some chunk of it, something like that. But that's not the case. Just like what I said earlier, I just used a few seconds of someone's video. That's the video. The original video is like several minutes long, but I just take some seconds from that video, and I was given a copyright takedown notice. So not minding anyhow you do your videos, or you alter other people's video, no matter how small or big, you still stand the risk of getting a copyright strike. So finally, talking about giving credit, because I've always seen this as well on many channels. Like when they want to use other people's content, they write credit to so and so owner or that, or sometimes they write it in the description. But that's not the case. If you do not contact them at first and request for permission to use their content, and you just use their content without their permission and write credit to, that won't save you from a copyright strike. So now I know the case of this creator was on the extreme side. It was using other people's videos without any changes, but yours might possibly be making changes. But one thing you need to understand is that you need to be careful. So if you have access to some of these creators or the owners of these videos, you can reach out to them to request for their consent in order for you to use their videos. And in some cases, even if you use these videos based on the fair use policy, if you get a copyright takedown warning or a copyright strike, you can appeal. You understand? You can appeal. But the problem there is that it is not, it's not YouTube's responsibility to determine what is fair use. You understand? So if you're ready to go to court, that means you can take it to that next level, of which I know many of us are not ready for litigations. The summary of everything is that even while the reaction niche is a trending niche currently, and people are using every other people's content. Like now, the political space is tensed. People are reacting to political, developments, even in the social culture and all that, both globally and locally. People are reacting to different contents. So while you are using other people's content, especially on YouTube, you should know that YouTube takes copyright issues seriously. And when you get 3 copyright strikes within 90 days, your channel is gone. So let me know in the comment section, have you gotten a copyright strike before, or have you experienced surviving a copyright and takedown notice? And if you want me to make a video to tell you how I survived this copyright strike, the interaction I had with the person, and how I eventually survived that copyright strike, let me know in the comment section. And if this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you are not yet subscribed, please do subscribe so that you will get useful videos like this from this channel. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.